Luma Dream Machine 3 Hollywood style AI video from your phone. What if you could create Hollywood style cinematic videos straight from your phone without a camera, editors, or expensive gear? Sounds unreal, right? Well, with Luma Dream Machine 3, that is exactly what's happening. In this video, I'm going to show you how this AI tool works, how you can use it step by step, and most importantly, how to use it from your laptop while still creating a phone style content. So let's get into it. First, what exactly is Luma Dream Machine 3? It's an advanced AI video generator that turns text or images into realistic video clips. You simply describe a scene and it generates cinematic footage that looks like it was shot on real camera. We're talking realistic lighting along with smooth motion, cinematic camera angles, and film like quality. So you don't have to do much and you just have to go ahead and pick a style or a theme, type in a prompt, and that's it. This is why people are calling it Hollywood style AI studio. Now let's clear up something. Even though people say from your phone, you don't actually need a mobile phone. You can access this from any device. It's super easy and easy to navigate. You can use Luma Dream Machine directly from your laptop browser as well, or you can download the application on your phone. And that is it. In fact, using it on a laptop is easier because it has a bigger screen, you can type it in easily, and it is better for recording. Now, once you're in Luma Labs, you can simply go ahead and sign up or log into your account. And then once you're in here, we can simply go ahead and create something today. You can either go ahead and create a board, or you can go ahead and discover what you want to actually create. Now let's go over to filmmaking, and all of these. You can either create a character or transform a scene. So let's simply go over and click on transform a scene. And this opens up a text box for us where we can type in a prompt and simply generate the scene. Now, once you're in this little studio, on the main grid, you just have a basic board where you can start typing in the prompt and you can just see your actual video processing right here. Right below, you have some tools that you can go ahead and tweak in. If you want to add a text, you can go ahead and look at the frame or just simply selected something. Now, on the right, you have your text box. And in this text box, we are going to type in the prompt and how we want our scene to look like. You can describe your scene and take a look at what your prompt is going to be. Now let's simply type in a prompt, and just like that, we're simply going to click on generate, and within a few seconds Luma is going to provide us with the exact scene we were looking for. We needed no editing, there was no filming, just the AI completely relying on the prompt we gave. Now if you want a Hollywood look, your prompt needs to be more detailed. You can add in camera styles like wide shot, tracking shot, or just slow motion. You can also go ahead and add in lighting like golden hour or dramatic shadows if you want. And realism tags are really important, like ultra realistic, film grain, or 4K quality. And that way, the more specific you are, the better the results will be. And you can see the generation on the screen and how it's looking so far. Now, the coolest feature is the image to video. This is a really powerful feature because you can upload an image and turn it into videos further. For example, you can upload a picture and a prompt like camera slowly zooming in and wind blowing, and then Luma animates it into a cinematic clip. This is perfect for storytelling, YouTube visuals, social media content, and once your video is generated, you can take a look at the entire video. You can also preview it and download it into your laptop, and then it can easily be imported into CapCut, Premiere Pro, or After Effects. You can combine multiple clips into a full video, and this is how you turn short AI clips into full AI content in filmmaking. Now, if you're not satisfied with any of the generations, you can also simply click on one particular one, and that is selected and a text box opens up just for the selected image or video. You can also simply download one of these and go ahead and regenerate the rest, or you can do a full screen so you get a better look at it and see what is going on. Now, along with that, you can also go ahead and simply just create a frame out of it. You can edit it further, and let's go ahead and annotate it further. So just like that, you can go ahead and draw on it, add in text or labels, and you can also simply just draw on this image. And if you mess up or if you don't like something, simply press the undo or the redo button, and that is it. Now you have a proper control over what your images are going to look like. You can go ahead and tweak in the images whenever you want. Now, why does Luma look so realistic is the question. It is because it focuses on natural motion physics and realistic lighting behavior along with that, and it also focuses heavily on cinematic camera movement. So unlike older AI tools, it doesn't just animate, it stimulates real world visuals for you. And that is what gives it the Hollywood feel. Now, here's where you can actually use it, and some best use cases that you can get Luma AI to actually be practical for you is when you're creating YouTube videos or just content creation. You can go ahead and make TikToks and Reels or short films on YouTube. Storytelling content is also really up the algorithm these days, and you can go ahead and create projects. Even if you have zero filming experience, you can still create high quality visuals. Now, if you want better output, then it's best you follow these tips along. First is be very specific with your prompts, actually make it look detailed. Just don't overcomplicate it with too many fancy words or just too much going around. And even when you type in a prompt and the generation is in process, you can see that right here it says that the version 2 was rejected because the sun rendered unrealistically. And we didn't even do anything, the AI just recognized that the sun was not looking realistic enough, so it went away and regenerated it. Also, make sure you're using cinematic keywords in your prompts to give it the proper structure and keep it secure. You can also generate multiple versions and pick the best one. And don't be afraid to experiment, sometimes the best results come from trying different ideas. Now, let's be honest, Luma is powerful, but it is not perfect. You might still notice slight glitches in motion because right here in the picture, the sun looks super unrealistic while the rest of the image looks great. And you can also see that sometimes when you're generating videos, there's going to be short clip duration. You can set it up in the prompt or just in default settings. Also, you're going to see occasional inconsistencies, so think of it as a creative tool, not a complete replacement for filmmaking. Now, tools like this are changing everything because what used to require a full production team can now be done with a laptop and an idea. We're moving into a world where creativity matters more than the equipment. So it's super easy to actually deal with Luma AI Dream Machine. Now, Luma Dream Machine 3 is one of the most exciting AI tools right now. It is simple, powerful, and accessible. And the fact that you can use it directly from your laptop or even from your phone makes it perfect for beginners and content creators. If you're serious about AI content, then this is something you should definitely try. Before we officially wrap up this tutorial, I want to share a few extra tips to help you get the most out of what you just learned. First, don't just watch, practice. Open the tool, try the steps we went over, experiment with the settings, and see how things work for yourself. The more you experiment, the more confident you'll get, and the faster you'll improve as well. If you run into any questions, challenges, or errors while following along, drop a comment down below. Even if it's something small, asking questions is the fastest way to learn and master new skills. Also, if you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss future step-by-step guides like this. I post new tutorials regularly, and subscribing helps you stay up to date with the latest tools, tips, and tricks. Finally, also think about how you can use what you learned today in your own projects, work, or business. Apply these steps creatively and see what unique results you can achieve. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope this tutorial helped you. Remember to comment your questions or ideas, subscribe for more tutorials, and I'll see you in the next video.